Yes guys, welcome back to Alpha Plug. Today I'm joined by the one and only Leon Wills. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm well, thank you.
But first, we want to thank today's sponsor, The Good Prep. The Good Prep are a premium meal prep company set up to fuel your goals. They have chef-crafted healthy meals that are delivered straight to your door for free and are fresh and ready to eat. You just pick up your meals, add optionable juices, snacks, sides, and that's it. They only send fresh meals, never frozen. They use 100% recyclable packaging, and you can pause or cancel your subscription online at any time. They have a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot and have hundreds of happy customers. Please use our affiliate link in the description below or pinned comment because it really helps the channel. Now back to the interview. Yeah, man. So we had some absolute havoc, absolute chaos in the press conference. What do you make of it all?
To be honest, I think it was too messy for my liking. I wanted to really hear what these fighters had to say and just talk a good game. But it became a bit too much of the playground stuff, too much back and forth. It was messy, everyone speaking over each other. So I understand why John Fury got angry at first, but then he went OTT himself. So it became a big gimmick. It wasn't professional, it looked scrappy. And you've got to remember, the world is watching this. The world is watching this. And people want to see some professionalism. There wasn't none.
That's the thing, man, because obviously we're on DAZN now, you know, a big company in DAZN. Yep. So I think some people maybe have to remember that we've got to keep it 100% professional. I'm all for the entertainment, don't get me wrong. I love the entertainment, but keep it professional. And the only one, I don't think it was the most professional thing in the world.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, Logan's going to see Dylan, hopefully, come October. JJ's going to see Tommy come October. So, you don't really need too much pushing and shoving, because you're going to see each other. You're going to meet in the ring. And someone's going to win, someone's going to lose. Maybe a draw might happen, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, man, who knows? So hopefully Deji's going to be on this card as well. You know, there's been a lot of talk of maybe KSI's brother Deji being on the card. Yeah. Do you think maybe him versus Bryce Hall is the fight to make now? You know, Bryce Hall coming off that win in BKFC.
Deji's been calling out Bryce Hall for a long time now. But the thing is, Bryce Hall just fought BKFC, bare knuckle. He's got some damage, so I don't think he is willing to take the fight. Yeah. I don't think he thinks he'll heal, have enough time to heal and to have a training camp. So I think he's kind of scared of Deji.
What do you make of that fight, though? You know, that's a TikToker who's knocked out an undefeated professional, like, bare knuckle fighter. Do you think that's amazing for our scene?
It's a good fight. It's a very good fight. Interesting fight. I like the way that Bryce came forward, even though it was bare knuckle. He came forward, showed heart. I think it's a very good fight. It's a very good fight, very good matchup.
So sticking on with Deji then, you know, there's talks of maybe him versus Whindersson Nunes that, you know, you all discussed on the Misfits Council. Do you think that's the next big fight to make? And maybe even Deji versus Whindersson in Brazil?
That would be great. I called that fight a long time ago, many months ago. Said, you know what, Deji, that would be a good fight for you. Hopefully we get in Brazil. And yeah, I would love to see it in Brazil. Yeah. Another trip in Brazil, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I would love that fight.
Yeah, fight. Because them Brazilian fans are so passionate, man. We saw it in Kenny's fight. Them Brazilian fans are so passionate. So I think, you know, you get Deji in there, that's going to be fireworks, man. It's such a good event that'll be.
And see, the thing about the fans in Brazil, whether you win, lose or draw, the fans are going to love you and continue to support you. Over here, the fans in the UK and the fans in America, when you lose, they turn their back on you. So there's no real loyalty. They're only like winners over here. But when you're from another country and you've got your proper nation behind you, they tend to support you regardless. Like, for example, Salt Papi lost to AT. The Filipinos still love and support Salt Papi. So I think over here in the UK and America, the fans need to check themselves a bit and support your guys, whether they win, lose or draw.
100%, man, because, guys, we've got to remember, in the scene, these are creators, right? These are guys who are creators, you know? If you lose, it's fine. We've seen it with Deji himself, you know? Man lost many times, but still came back, and he's now a fan favourite. So I think, you know, Salt Papi's, we've seen it with him, we've seen it with Deji. It's fine if you lose, as long as you just keep that fan base, it's all good.
That's the truth there. That's the truth, man. Support your guy. When Arsenal lose, I don't think, you know, F Arsenal, I'm not supporting you again. Bro, it's still on ride or die, isn't it? Gunners for life.
Yeah. So moving on then to Jake Paul. Did you watch his fight with Nate Diaz recently?
Yeah, I watched it.
What do you think of it? Do you think he's progressing or regressing? Do you think like maybe he just lost his confidence because of the loss to Tommy Fury? What's your thoughts on that?
He got the win, and that's what counts the most. But I think he's still trying to build his confidence after the loss. He didn't look too impressive. He could have been jabbing a lot more, showcasing a lot more skill. But is he gelling with his new team? I don't know if that's the case, but yeah, he didn't look like he's ready for Tommy again. it looked like the fight will go the same way it went the first time round. So yeah, we'll see who he fights next. I think he should have been fighting KSI now already. That would have been a good fight right now. But it's Tommy versus KSI, is what it is, innit? If KSI wins, is he going to fight Jake? I don't think so. I think he's just going to run off with a win. That's
really?
It.
You think he's just going to run off?
He's going to laugh. He'll get on the mic and laugh, and that's it.
But that's the thing, see. Can KSI then say, okay, I've beaten the professional boxer in Tommy Fury, the guy who beat Jake Paul? Does that make KSI the king of this crossover scene? Or is it, maybe styles make fights and maybe that fight with Jake Paul will go differently?
Listen, when it comes to probability, if KSI wins this fight, it's going to be a 95% chance it's going to be by KO. It's going to be by KO. So, if he knocks out Tommy Fury, then yeah, he doesn't need to fight Jake, really and truly. He'll just laugh, innit? What's the point? Unless he thinks, let me just make some money. But yeah, it doesn't make no sense to me.
Do you think it's really good for our scene, though, even if maybe JJ doesn't fight, maybe he doesn't fight a Tommy Fury or a Jake Paul, but still fights maybe a Salt Pappy? Because, a KSI event is huge. KSI event always will be huge. So I think him fighting anyone, even if it's like the winner of the Kingpin tournament, him fighting anyone is going to be big anyway.
Yeah, but this is what you do. You see it with Mayweather, you see it with a lot of pros. You go into retirement, right? If the fans keep calling your name, calling you back, then you might return. But you just go into retirement, kick back, enjoy. If you get the urge again, remember he does music, he does other stuff. He's got other stuff that he wants to do with his life. So boxing's tiring, it's hard. You got to go through a lot. But yeah, go into retirement. If the people keep calling his name, return back. If Salt Pappy has a belt and he keeps winning, then it makes sense. But if it doesn't make sense if Salt Pappy loses again or whatnot. So it depends on what happens, innit? No one knows what happens. No one knows what happens. No one knows what's going to happen next year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
True, man, true. So then moving into pro boxing then, your good friend behind me right now, actually, Vidal Riley, is going to fight for a British cruiserweight title. How big is this opportunity for him? Is he gassed? Is he hyped for it?
It's big, man. It's big, very big move. And we need some silverware. We need to carry some belts. So yeah, as part of the journey, get this belt. A lot of former British champions got this belt and gone on to be world champions. And it's a good step. It's just leveling up. Each time leveling up. So hopefully get this belt, God willing. Next year we get another belt and we keep moving up the ladders, get on that world stage and eventually get that world title, man.
So in this cruiserweight division, you've got obviously, Chris Bidham-Smith, you've got Lawrence Okoli, you've got some really good fighters. Do you think, maybe with a few years' time and, the fact that Vidal Riley will probably win this fight, probably win his next fight, do you think that that's the target for him? He wants to be up there with those names, fighting for the title soon?
Yeah, of course. See, the thing is, I've seen him spar Lawrence. He's done his thing there. He's beat Bidham before. If you watch Lawrence versus Bidham, that fight wasn't too impressive skill-wise. So, personally, I'll say just keep training, keep doing what you're doing, and just be sitting there like a replacement killer. Just wait for that call, last-minute call, bam, get in there that way. That's what I would like to see, instead of trying to take this long route. You're already there at that level, just keep doing what you've got to do. And then, yeah, we shall see. But, yeah, let's get that win on the 30th of September. You'll call, people come and support, watch it if you can't get to You'll Call in Bethnal Green. And then, yeah, showcase the talent. That's what we do.
Thank you very much, man. Good luck with everything you're doing, and hopefully I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you. Bless.
Cheers.